Hey guys, this is Fang/VA here coming at you with a new video. And in today's video, it's actually going to be a Sonic discussion video. Now, normally I do Sonic discussions on Tuesdays, sometimes Wednesdays, but I figured I would do it tonight because I'm both recording. And I actually got inspiration from my tall Metal Sonic figurine. And so yeah, before we get started with this Sonic discussion video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe and hit that bell button. So yeah, let's get started here. Now, one of the most popular Sonic villains is of course Metal Sonic. He's the OG arch nemesis, arch rival for Sonic, and he debuted all the way back in Sonic CD. And since then, because of his popularity, there's always been a robot version of him. Well, a robot copy of Sonic throughout all the games. Now, technically, the first robot Sonic was Silver Sonic or Mega Sonic Mark One or Mark Two. I forgot what they call him now from Sonic Two. But what I want to talk about is the fact that why I think Metal Sonic should be playable in more games. I, for one, always enjoy side games where you play as the villain of a series. I mean, look at the Wario Land of games, right? Wario is a villain, and those games are considered pretty good. Um, and the only games that we get to play as Metal Sonic in officially is the fake Metal Sonic skin for Sonic and Sonic Heroes. Sonic 4 Episode Metal, and in Sonic Adventure and in Sonic Adventure 2, and that's it. And in my opinion, that's a pretty big missed opportunity. Now, obviously, he's playable in Sonic Rivals series, and he's also playable in, I believe, the Mario and Sonic series. But I'm talking about the main games. And I think, honestly, if they made a game based on him, and if they did it right, that incorporates, what he can do, I think it would be a very well received game from the fan base. I mean, Metal Sonic is popular. They could set it, if they want to, they could set it maybe before Sonic Heroes to see the rise of Metal Sonic from what we see in that game. And maybe you actually see him slowly progress into becoming Neo Metal Sonic. And I, for one, would really love that because I love Neo Metal Sonic. It's my preferred. I mean, I love Metal Sonic in general, but Neo Metal from Sonic Heroes is like my go-to version of Metal that I prefer. And it's all because of the borderline trench coat that he wears, because for some strange reason, I have a thing about trench coats. And I think, honestly, like imagine imagine it's the typical Sonic versus Eggman gameplay, right? But it's Metal Sonic trying to take over, the Eggman Empire. Now, I know that some people may say that, that we don't need to see that because Sonic Heroes explained enough what happened. But I'm just giving one of many examples that they could do. I mean, they can literally do anything with Metal Sonic, and I think honestly, I think it's time for them to dabble into making games of popular characters again from the Sonic brand that's not Sonic. I know that people are going to bring up Shadow the Hedgehog, but it's like, well, okay, sure, whatever, but I think Metal Sonic could be something safe for them because they don't really have to do much. They would just have to incorporate Metal Sonic's running animations. They would have to incorporate, that one attack that he does in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, where he turns into that like purple triangle looking thing that's kind of like a shield. They could also incorporate his moves from Sonic CD. And not only that, like I think it would be cool is that his transformation that he gets is like maybe like throughout the game you can upgrade him to where like he can become Neo Metal again, and like let's say once you get the 6-7 Chaos Emeralds, well, the 7 Chaos Emeralds, you become Super Neo Metal Sonic. I think that would be so cool. And honestly too, like once I start doing game development, maybe who knows, maybe I might try my hand at that. We'll see. Um, and I mean, the fact that they haven't done much with Metal Sonic in recent years is, I think, is criminal because a lot of people love him. They love his character, and I just think that it's time for them to make a game based on him, like a full game, not like a expansion to like 2 parts of like one game, as in Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2. And then, of course, something else they could do is like if they go with the whole Metal Sonic versus Eggman thing, well, maybe it happens again during like a later point or something. And I know that this probably would never happen, but I think it would also be cool is if they go the Archie route and maybe we get to have a playable Shard. I think that would be freaking amazing too, because I love Shard from the Archie comics. So there's a lot of stuff they can do with Metal Sonic, you guys. I mean, I know that Sega wants to focus on Sonic, and I get that, but like, come on. I want my Metal Sonic game. That would be so freaking cool. And yeah, that's all for this video. Leave your suggestions on what they can do, and I'm sorry if I was a jumbled mess in this video. Like I said, I'm book recording all these, and I'm going through a lot of emotions right now, so I want to apologize. And as always, you guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.